Here's your question. What's a piece of advice you'd give to a young girl who dreams of following in your footsteps? Anyone who'd like to start first, go ahead.
Sige, I'll start for the girls. So one piece of advice that I'll give a young girl who wants to be a beauty queen like all of us here is to continue to follow her dreams. I know it's hard sometimes to follow your dreams, especially when you have other voices that are telling you, no, you can't do it, or no, you don't have enough beauty or brains to do it, but try. The only crime you can do is to not try.
I love it.
Yeah, and yes.
Yes, and for me, I think I would tell that young girl that you need to stay grounded and stay authentic to yourself, because just like what I experienced before, I also dream to be someone like me right now. However, I got distracted due to the social criticisms of other person. Like I wasn't able to do it because I did not fit with the social standards in terms of pageantry, because I'm not that tall, I'm not that pretty, and so on. But if I were given a chance to tell that to a young child, it should be follow your dreams, stay authentic, and just pursue all the things that you want in life amidst all the feedbacks coming from different people, because what matters the most is the positive feedback or positive criticisms coming from the people that saw your hardships and struggles along the way.
Yes, fully charged. Si Mutya today.
Parang ratatat, let's go. Follow your dreams. Ito yung step.
Yes.
Angel? Okay. Would like to start? On to that.
Yeah, thank
Okay.
you. I would like to say to that little girl that I was just like you, a little princess who was curious about the world. Stay curious. Continue following your dreams, just like my quiz sisters here said. And don't get discouraged, because life will throw so many hurdles at you, but it will build you into becoming a queen that you will become, just like me. I'm a queen in my own right. Yes, I'm not perfect, but I'm trying every single day to be the best version of myself.
You, Angel?
Yes, actually, this kind of moment is very timely for me, because I was in Malaysia last week. I attended the ASEAN Student Mobility Program, and I had an outreach program as part of the CSR, or the Corporate Social Responsibility of my university. And when we were at the orphanage, there's this one little girl. I asked her randomly, so what do you want to be when you grow up? And then I was surprised because she said, I wanted to be a model. And I actually showed her a video of me walking and doing the runway, the modeling things. And I said that you just have to believe in the power of your dream.
I love that.
Yeah.
Fully charged din.
Buti coming from Malaysia pa siya.
From Malaysia.
Yes, Rebekah, you'd like to add something?
Yes, so I really agree with my co-Mutya sisters here. Follow your dreams and never stop chasing them. You know what my mother always told me? Don't let anyone stop you. I am here today. In fact, I just started my pageantry journey at the age of 25. And at the age of 25, I will let you guess how many pageants? Let's say I've already had 6 pageants. Mutya and Dabaw 2024 opened the door for me to getting into a national pageant. From a citywide pageant, a regional, until a national pageant, and a law student at that, working full-time as a paralegal in one of the law firms here in Davao City. So what I want to say to that little child is, don't let anyone stop you. If you think you deserve that spot, go for it. Nobody will care when you get there, because all they will see is how glorious you are when you're up on the stage.
I love it. I'm hearing all the same phrase, just, differently, but thank you for telling all our young Dabawenyans to believe in the power of your dreams and never let anyone, much less yourself, distract you,
In
stop
fairness,
you.
grabe yung passion nila. Kasi
Yes.
the moment they speak, siguro iba yung register sa camera pag
Oo.
pinapanood sa cellphone. But seeing them here, like face to face, yung passion nila, it's really burning. That's why they're very excited.
Yes, yes.
Parang nagmamadali sila. Ang dami nilang gustong sabihin.
Kaya na-off ang mic.
Yeah. Okay, ito naman girls. Let's go medyo on a serious note naman. What is one issue regarding women's health that you are passionate about?
Let's see.
Women's health naman tayo this time. Okay.
So that sort of question is very close to my heart, since I am a future ally of health, currently taking a Bachelor of Science in Medical Technology, Medical Laboratory Science, and I'm dealing with my 13th year active organization, which is Project Kaalam, and Unravel the prescription towards a vibrant community through research-driven health literacy. And for I know that here in Davao City, it's very evident, and based on statistics, like there's increasing number in terms of teenage pregnancy, and that's something that we need to work on, because the number is speaking to itself that we need to incorporate education. We need to foster its importance, most especially in teaching kids the importance of sex education. Because from that, aside from preventing teenage pregnancy, we are also preventing other social health issues such as HIV and AIDS. So From that, I'm proud to say that if we would have this collective effort in educating and informing the youth the importance of health literacy, then together we can be an ally in eliminating to be health illiterate.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, go pasok. Next candidate.
As someone who is working in the medical field, I am a licensed physical therapist with a 2-year international master's degree in physical activity and health from Norway. That was a mouthful. But what really concerns me and really disheartens me is the fact that physical inactivity is really increasing in our society. And if you come to think of it, it's an issue that can be easily solved just by exercising. You don't need to go to the gym. That's why I created my advocacy, which is you're stronger than you think. As a woman, as a girl, you're stronger than your excuses. You're stronger than everything that hinders you into becoming the best version of yourselves.
We are
I don't want to hear your reasons. Just exercise and
we
focus
are
on yourself.
stronger than our excuses.
Yeah, everyone mental note, you are stronger than your excuses. See you at Azuela, 9 p.m.
Natingin na talaga tayong dalawa-dalawa. Alright. Okay, go ahead,
Yes,
Khrizia.
so I think I am part of the medical field because I am working in a children's hospital. So one of the things that I notice is poor prenatal care for women. And yes, that's very important because most of the women go through pregnancy and how they take care of themselves. So there are free screenings for mothers, there are free vitamins for mothers, there are free clinic for mothers. All they really have to do is to eliminate the doubt and the fear that they have because it's clinically proven and tested. And I myself am a baby who had X-ray and not X-rays, but ultrasounds and had my vaccine shots and etc. So it's important for mothers to also take care of themselves so that they are able to take care of the babies also.
I love the conversation. All right, you, Angel.
Okay, I'm not actually part of the medical field. My heart goes for those who are suffering with PCOS because we know that it is an issue with the rising population having PCOS. So even though I'm not in the medical field, I think that in our small little actions, like having regular checkups, then we can help eradicate this issue, and we can also contribute towards advancing the Sustainable Development Goal number 3, if I'm not mistaken, which is good health and well-being. So in our small
they all
little
agree,
ways,
and
we
yes.
can eradicate that.
Yes. And are you also part of the medical field?
Just like Angel here, I am not part of the medical field. But I would like to share a story. Last January, I lost my aunt due to breast cancer. She was actually declared as cancer-free for 6 years. However, the cancer metastasized, and now we lost her. But that doesn't mean that it's the end. I am here advocating for women. And if there's one health problem that I would like to enlighten women with, is breast cancer. Early detection is always the key. We are in a society where healthcare is there, but healthcare is expensive. Let's come to think of it. Going to the hospital sometimes scares us because it's really expensive. We are afraid of the bills and expenses. And in fact, our family spent a lot just this January just to help my aunt. But, if I would be given the chance to step up and use my influence as your next Mutya and Davao, if given the chance, then I would really advocate for healthcare for women in all kinds of, from the laudable diseases and disorders that my beautiful Mutya sisters mentioned here, up to breast cancer. If we are here together, we can help each other uplift each other because we are women. And what else are we here for than to help each other, diba?
Yes. All right. Diwa started this conversation with you asking a message for a young girl. So now let's end this with you giving an advice to yourself. Because I can feel
I love
na
the
parang nape-pressure na yung girls Ang dami nila gustong sabihin as much as they want to enjoy the moment. So now, it's your chance to give advice to yourself.
Yeah, maybe we can start with Becca para doon naman galing.
go.
Yeah.
So much for the suggestion, Becca. Let's hear your
Start
advice.
with me. All right. So when I was younger, I was really this girl who never stopped studying. I was an achiever all throughout elementary to high school. I earned my Latin honors since elementary and high school. But when I reached law school, I kind of relaxed myself. I told myself, no, maybe it's okay to just rest. So if I had an advice to give my younger self is to take it easy. Life is not a race. In fact, life is made of beautiful, tiny moments that create a bigger picture for us. So if I were given a chance to come back and be my younger self again, I would probably just take it slow.
Yes. Dahan-dahan lang. Buhay ay
Hindi correct. How about you, Angel?
An advice that I would give to my younger self is to step out of your comfort zone because you will discover a new version of yourself when you do go outside your comfort zone and in the zone of familiarity. Because as someone who has studied abroad for 5 months alone, I think that I truly discovered that I can actually do this and that and I think that it would not happen if I didn't go out of my comfort zone. So yes, to step out of your comfort zone.
All right. Yes.
Well, this
Nice.
advice is not for my younger self, but for myself as of the time. Because And when I went to United Arab Emirates way back 2023 to work as a medical assistant in a royal family, I actually lost the sense of being strong. And right now, that is a certain advice I want to give to myself right now, that to be strong. Because joining Mutya and Davao does not only test my capabilities, but also the emotional aspect. Joining Mutya and Davao creates, oh my gosh, like, I've been through a lot of difficulties, from family to relationship and to the stability on how to properly impose myself in front of a lot of people. But since I'm a Dabawenya, I impose resilience, bravery, and of course the sense of being strong to whatever you believe in. You just need to be firm, and you need to you just need to follow your own authentic self, because at the end of the day, it's you. It's up to you. No one can help you. No one can stop you. It's all up to you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hug to you, girl.
It's okay, girl.
All right, it's really overwhelming being here in front of so many people. You got it?
I think
Beautiful. From ghost to getting emotional. It's a roller coaster. Go
I really
ahead.
understand her sentiments, but for me, it is to love yourself just the way you are. Growing up with a lot of insecurities, I know that I'm not the only one who's experiencing this. A lot of the youth, especially the girls, are experiencing a lot of self-doubts, insecurities, disappointments in life in terms of our physical features. When I was younger, I really hated the fact that I was a morena. And I would try to cover it up because our society has set a simple standard that you should be white, you should be this, you should be like that. So I was really trying to conform myself into a certain standard that I don't fit in. But now, coming back stronger in the pageantry world, I want to be the most authentic version of myself. I am a morena, a Gandang Dabawenya at its best. And I really want to relay that information to everyone, that yes, we are imperfectly perfect just the way we are. And that's what makes us so beautifully diverse.
Yes, very important reminder to love yourself. Although pag-ibig is done, but thank you so much for reminding all of us. Love yourself 224. Today, tomorrow, forever. Yes, Khrizia?
So I guess we are all emotional because it comes from the heart, of course. You can see, as Sir mentioned, you can see our passion, our fire in this competition just to show our authentic self. But sometimes we lose our spark. That's one of the challenges that I face, is that I lose a part of me that was vibrant, strong, colorful, because I was pretending to be someone I'm not. So whatever you do in life, please don't forget your spark, because that is where your heart and your passion is. And you can see it on all of our girls that we have, besides the makeup, the spark is within us. And that is why we come out as beautiful as we are.
Yes.
I love
What
it.
an amazing batch of Gandabawenyas we have. Like, naiiyak na din ako. I'm so proud of her.
What it means to have Kaalam. You draw strength from your experiences and to channel that live. And, online, hindi madali maging vulnerable. But thank you so much. Learning so much from this batch, loving yourself, losing your spark, and then finding your way back.
Yes.
And of course, going out of your comfort zone. And don't you all forget, when it gets too overwhelming, take it easy.
Love it.
Proceed
our Mutya like this live.
Yeah. We'll keep it fun.
Yes.
We're not gonna make you cry anymore.
Parang maiyak na tayo dito ng bayan. Okay, sige. I'll start with you. Your thoughts on legalizing same-sex marriage. Like or dislike?
Like or dislike? Since you're the last to decide,
With dislike?
I draw this from a perspective of a Christian woman, of course, that I know that there are certain rights of people, and it's also part of their rights to find solace in marriage, of course, just the union of two people in love. But I do believe that marriage is a strong word, that marriage also comes from the blessing of God and not just only from, people in court or just the law. So it's actually not a dislike, but going towards disliking it.
Yes. So from a Christian POV to a lawyer's POV, sige daw, because nag-like si Mutya 16.
That's right. I actually appreciate your opinion because I'm also a devout Christian. However, from a law student's perspective, I believe that everyone should have their fair share of equal rights. Our LGBT brothers and sisters and Cizzy Mars, they're also people and they deserve to have the same civil rights as we do. So why not support same-sex marriage and support their goals? If ever they want children, I know that our people here in Davao City or even our LGBT brothers and sisters here will become great parents. So,
Sige, kalma. Sige, next. Okay?
Next question na.
Reserve naman for the others. The next,
All right, now ladies, kalmahin nga lang.
Okay na?
Like or dislike?
Buzzer.
Like or dislike pineapple on pizza?
Apple on pizza, like or dislike? Sige.
Oh my God.
Chance naman ang ating Mutya Khrizia.
Actually, I like pineapple on pizza. It's Hawaiian pizza, right?
Yes.
And especially here in Davao City, we have abundant resource of fruits. So I think it would be a great addition to pizza. It would be more tasty, more delightful. So it's one of the flavors of Davao City.
Why not naman, di ba? But ako, all right, you. You.
I also agree that I love pineapples on pizza. As what you've mentioned, it's one of our natural resources that we can produce and really benefit from. But from my personal experience, I was not really judged but assumed to be Hawaiian. I don't really particularly look like a Filipina. So someone asked me, "Are you Hawaiian?" And then the first thing that popped into my mind is, "Do I look like a pizza?" So it's really something that it's just a memory that toggled up in my mind. But it's something that I really enjoy and I love. And what's wrong with something sweet with something savory as well?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead, Mutya 9.
Yeah, same goes with the saying that beauty is subjective, so taste is subjective. What's good for you might not good for me, but for me, pizza is the best as it's my comfort food. So every time I'm stressed, I go to somewhere where they have this pizza and can you please add on more pineapples in it?
Oh my God. Girl, we can't bond.
Love it. Okay, next. Ito naman. Like or dislike? This one is for everyone, okay? So, like or dislike, self-love over relationships.
Oh.
Like or dislike? I love. Really? Sige daw, sige. Tama ko silang chance tanan. Go ahead, girl.
Let's start with you first.
Thank you. For me, you cannot enter in a relationship if you're unable to identify or love yourself first. I believe the saying that my late grandmother told me that you cannot provide something that you don't have. So I cannot reciprocate the love that that person truly deserves if I myself isn't able to attain that in the very first place. It's better to have self-love, know yourself more, discover many things. And then after that, if you are ready to love a certain individual, then go for it.
Yes, and eat more pineapple.
All right. So before I answer, no, this actually stands for something. Aside from being the International Women's Month, I am a survivor of violence and abuse. So I really understand how it feels not to put yourself first. I fell in love with someone who didn't put me first also. So I set aside my personal beliefs, my principles, just to love that someone, and it ended up bad. So if you're watching this, if you're like me, then I would advise to love yourself first to the fullest degree. Because if you don't love yourself first, then who else will?
Beautiful. Yes.
I truly
Ybonne.
agree. As someone who's been in a relationship for 5 happy years, he's my first and hopefully my last boyfriend. I wouldn't be able to find him if I didn't find self-love for myself first. Because to me, I can equate self-love to self-worth. And if you know your worth as a woman, you will never settle for less. And you will get someone who really reciprocates your same values and beliefs in life. So it's really, really important. That's why a big like to that.
Khrizia?
Okay, yes, I agree with most of the answers of the candidates because Angel hasn't answered yet. But it's true that love should come from you first.
Yes.
To find the love that you want, you have to become the love that you want. So if you don't love yourself, then how can other people love you the way you want them to love you? So I think it's always self-love more than the relationships. And shout out to my love.
Okay, no danger. Finally.
For me, I also share the same sentiments as them, especially to Mutya Cerlyn, because you cannot really give what you don't have. So, of course, before you love someone, you should start loving yourself first because it's the most important thing of yourself. So you have to know to love yourself first. Thank you.
That's so
Okay,
beautiful,
no.
Ken. I think we can all agree. You can pour from an empty cup.
Yes.
And what I love, self-love is self-worth.
Correct.
Mic drop.
And more pineapples, please.
Yeah. Let's not forget the pineapples. Although I'm not a fan of Hawaiian pizza.
Alright, ito last na, okay? Sleeping with socks on. Kamedyas, pag matulog, like or dislike?
Oh my God. Since you were the first to dislike, all right. Khrizia, let's hear your thoughts.
This is a little secret, but I am one of the people who enjoy having kulambo on their feet. I can't have socks ever because I have kulambo, so it's a big dislike for me.
Okay. I think she will also agree.
Definitely, Queen. We have the same. It's like I cannot go to sleep without a kulambo. So if ever I do have sleepover with my friends and you don't have kulambo here,
Baby kulambo.
I forgot to bring one. I have a secret for you. Bring lotion and put it.
Yes.
everybody. So if ever you're also feeling like bringing your Colombo, you can share rooms during her.
How about mag-podcast ang ating
Yes.
queens, right? One more daw. Sabi ni Derek, yes, Mutya 16.
All right, so I love sleeping with socks on, especially if it's cold, because they give me comfort. I mean, who doesn't like comfort? If you find comfort in Colombo, I find comfort with socks.
Yeah.
Asa na lang tayo sa socks, girl.
Alright, thank you so much. Oh my God, let's give the
I know you have so many thoughts in mind, but our time is very limited. But thank you very much.